Okay, today I'm gonna try to improve the brick view a little bit. I had these special characters that I was using for the borders and everything. I'm gonna try to make a brick out of that if I can. Let's try it and see how it looks. So instead of this, I know the height is only gonna be. Well, let's keep the height. Let's just do a row. Oh, let's just yeah. Let me just do it this way. I'm gonna create a string instead, and I want to do x and the y, the first row, and I'm gonna do top left plus top top right, and then I want some stuff in the middle. I want a string. I want a new string of horizontal, and then it's gonna be width divided by 2. No, the width minus 2 characters. Alright, that's the top, and then there should be one bottom plus 1. I know the height is 2. I'm just gonna do this. I know it's lame given I have a height given, but let's see what it looks like. So this is gonna be bottom left, bottom right. Alright, so that should, let's see what it looks like. Here I'm gonna, instead of doing a loop, I'm just gonna do row, one row of string, so it's more efficient. Get rid of the x incremental. You do need the y. You need the new string. I want a space, and then I want width. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Now I don't need the vertical. Unless I have, more than two rows. So we can calculate that later. Alright, that's if it even gonna work. Oop. Hey, look, it looks kinda cool. The gap between them are humongous, but you can live with it. I can live with it. Alright, so one thing I did want to change is make it a little bit offset every other row, the brick row. So the first row I'll leave it flushed. The second one I'll start 2, 2. Yeah. Just to make it a little bit. Actually, let's make it more than 2. Let's do 4. Because it's 8. 8 characters long for each brick. All right. Okay. It looks good. Oh, scoreboard is working. Whoop. All right. Cool. It does kind of mess up the gap. That's actually reduced the gap. So offsetting. I think they can be closer. Let's do that. They can be butting to each other because before. Yeah, that might work. Yeah, let's do that. Um, and then on here, I could do the same thing instead of contributing. So two. Yeah, just go by two. Yeah, that might look better. Yeah, look at that. Cool. Yeah, that looks even better than I thought it was gonna be. I like it. Okay, now I want to go back. Now these are dangerous. It just playing with numbers that it might end up going off screen. But I want to get another column to the right. But again, that comes to the debugging phase. That's actually, I made it able to recalculate the height and width. So let's look at it. That oh, it worked. Ooh. All right. Let's see. I do want to change the bat to maybe we can do. How did I render the bat? Oh, sorry. Go back to here. That's the trail. There's the bat. Draw bat. Go to implementation. Let's try the same thing. Let's try the same thing. I'm gonna copy this code, my cheat codes, and go back to there we go. Static class. So is here. I want to do let's do that plus horizontal -2 plus top right. Yep. All right. What happened? Oh. All right. So that got that looking decent. All right. So how big is the file? Okay. All right. So what else can we improve here? We got brakes. Um, could add another row if you want. We have the bouncing speed change. Oh, yeah. So the bricks disappear right away. Um, instead of disappearing, I would like to have animation for each brick as they go away. And I might have to think about that. I think that would be the next video. Um, because a brick needs to go kind of have a state machine where it's solid, and then when it hits, um, it goes into disappearing. It doesn't delete it right away. Right now, we soon as they hit it, we delete it. Instead of let me show you what it does. The code is getting kind of ugly too, but it does the collusion, and we remove it right away. Well, we shouldn't remove it right away. We change the state to say that it was collided. Oh, something like that. Like, and then internally, every iteration that it renders, it changes its states, color or whatever it's rendering, and then eventually goes away and sets a flag saying, "Okay, I'm done." Oh, it's a state of the animation 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one, if it's in animation fifth one, it's ready to be deleted. So if it's as it's rendering, if you sees the state as 5, we could just remove it and not render it or something like that. I will do another video on that. Um, I was thinking about that. So that's my first step to building some state machine. So each object might kind of have its own state. Um, if I do different kind of games, maybe they, somewhat of animation stepping into that paradigm. So, all right, that's cool. I'll check this code in if anybody wants to see it. But appreciate if you took the time to watch this show. Thank you. I see you next time. Bye.